Hi guys, how are you? My name is Ryan Forde. I'm a BIM manager and trainer here at Arcdox, also a part-time lecturer in TU Dublin, and I'm delighted to be here today at the BIM Coordinators Summit. I hope everyone had a great day, and I'm going to try to keep this talk short because I know I'm the last speaker. So today I'm going to be talking about the importance of the information manager. So I'm going to begin by trying to shed some light on some of the pressing challenges that we're currently confronted with in our industry. At Arcdox, we encounter these challenges repeatedly, day in, day out. The construction industry, as many of you guys are aware, is renowned for its historically slim profit margins. And according to a Deloitte report, the average earnings before interest and tax in construction stands at a mere 5.5%. So it's actually essential to recognise that even the slightest oversight can be profound in terms of an impact that it'll have on the success or the failures of a project that we're working on. Now, in addition to the margin pressures, we find that projects are growing really, really complicated. They're really, really intricate, while the actual project timelines continue to shorten. There is some research performed by McKinsey and Company that reveals a staggering report that says 98% of mega projects actually experience delays, and this is due to our tight schedules. Another challenge that we're facing all of the time is kind of siloed information, people working within isolated pockets within the industry, and this obviously renders a significant portion of the information that's being produced. Sometimes it can go unusable. There's other research that suggests that over 90% of the data that can be generated on engineering and construction projects sometimes can go untapped. Furthermore, we must address the persistent shortage of staff shortages. You know, on a report from the AGC, which is the Associated General Contractors, this reports that a staggering 80% of construction companies actually struggle to find qualified workforce and staff that they require to fulfill their deliverables. Now, as if these challenges weren't enough, we are witnessing a paradigm shift in the industry between distributed teams. Stakeholders are now spread across different offices, different job sites in different parts of the world. And astonishingly, research conducted by Autodesk and FMI indicates that only 18% of companies actually embrace mobile applications, that they do this effectively. Now, lastly, and perhaps more critically really, there exists a significant deficit in digital skills within our industry at the moment. Now, our industry is ever evolving. As we know, it's a constantly advancing market, and continuous learning is really, really important. Upskilling is really important, and keeping on track with new software and technologies is really indispensable for ourselves and for the companies that we work for. Now, look, it's not all doom and gloom. These challenges are not insurmountable. They do require innovative, solutions from everybody and a proactive approach from all of us involved in our ever-advancing industry. So that's some of the challenges that we see on a regular basis in Arcdox. So I suppose to overcome some of these challenges then, look, we don't have to tackle all of these aspects at once straight away. What we can do is we can go into each one of them, as each one has a profound impact on different areas of our projects. If we talk about increased collaboration first, then you know the possibilities that arise from enhanced collaboration are boundless. When teams work together and more closely, problems not only resolve faster, but also with greater precision as well. By utilising a single source of truth, look, in our industry, we know that rework is an unfortunate reality. This results in, financial loss, and studies such as the one conducted recently by PlanGrid have shown that poor project data costs our industry millions every year. So by adopting a single source of truth, teams can go in and try to reduce errors, which stems from kind of outdated information and incorrect information as well. If we then focus on connecting the 2D and 3D experiences, if we imagine a world where teams seamlessly can integrate both 2D plans and 3D models, this will obviously enable for a deeper understanding of how components and elements are installed, and then early identification for potential clashes before they actually end up on our sites. With improved data accuracy, precision in data empowers our teams to better plan and forecast all of our projects, which maintains, up to date, and we get to see our completed works and project costs, which allows us and equips us to try to stay on top of the project schedules and also our budgets that we're working against as well. With standardization, if we're able to embrace a unified platform on our projects, this will streamline the way that we work and streamline our processes and operations. So if we continue to use a standardized and streamlined approach, then there's no learning curve between projects, as we are able to consistently meet our deliverables and our company standards, and this enhances overall efficiencies in the way that we work. And then finally, by digitization, so this is one of the ways that we can severely overcome those challenges that I mentioned earlier on. By digitizing all of our processes, we can go and bridge the gaps among all of our distributed teams. So the role that digitization plays within the industry cannot be overstated. It can significantly start to narrow the wide divides that currently exist between different team members in different locations in different parts of the world. Now, the information manager's role is actually pivotal in trying to overcome all of these challenges, especially in these 6 key areas here that I have up on screen. So I just wanted to start with some of those challenges and how we can actually start to overcome some of those challenges then as well. So if we talk about some of the responsibilities of the information manager, it's quite a diverse role. In terms of the responsibilities, the information manager can standardize processes for efficiency, coordinate data like the conductors of a music orchestra, and go and prevent conflicts through clash detection processes. Now, information managers ensure data accuracy, facilitate collaboration, and maintain up-to-date 3D information models. One of the things that information managers can also do and they do on a regular basis, that they can empower different teams with BIM expertise, manage data access, and establish uniform practices. One of the things it's not noted on the screen here, but that's really important in the role of an information manager, is to constantly keep up to date with the new technologies, software that's on the market today. So improving oneself is, I suppose, in the mantra of an information manager. Allows them to gather feedback and enhance BIM processes as they move towards different projects in the future. Now, in essence, really, information managers ensure precision, collaboration, and project harmony overall. So, I suppose, what are some of the benefits then? We can see up on screen there that I've mentioned project information, quality assurance, and quality control, meaning that all of the information that's being produced, whether that information is coming from 3D models or 2D information, it will be quality assured and it will be checked then as well. So what this leads on to then, as part of that QA/QC process, is the clash detection resolution. So as many of you know, clash detection is a vital part of the way that we collaborate our information, and we make sure that we try to reduce as many issues and clashes before they hit the site and before they hit the field, basically. So this obviously allows for minimization of rework and delays, and trying to keep our projects on time, and obviously then within budget as well. Data-driven decisions is really important as well. So this, any information manager should be able to empower their stakeholders with data-driven decisions from the models that they're using and from the information that they're collecting as well. This obviously enhances collaboration and it enforces then teamwork overall. Now, beyond construction, I suppose BIM, as we know, and BIM information can aid in facility maintenance, optimize costs and project lifespan. And information manager really, they really promote kind of transparency, trust, and innovation within all of our projects, and all the while trying to champion sustainability in the way that we work and the way that we think going forward. So how are we doing for time? 5 minutes, okay. So if we quickly move on then to what is the information manager's role in collaboration. So the information manager role plays there's a pivotal part of it really in construction projects by, I mentioned this before, connecting teams, connecting workflows and data, and they really do act as a bridge for kind of seamless collaboration between different stakeholders, whether it be architects, engineers, contractors, and other people involved on the project as well. So this ensures effective communication, information gathering, information creation, managing and sharing, and so on. Now, I suppose the responsibilities as well, it goes on and tries to harmonize workflows, existing, current and future workflows, and tries to identify and resolve potential bottlenecks and establishing smooth transitions between project phases. So this obviously has a massive impact on how we connect our data at the end of basically the information ecosystem as well. So this all of these connecting teams to work with connecting workflows, all of this revolves at the end by connecting all of our data. So one of the big things that we're asked then is who should take on this role. So let's compare it to managing a football team, and I'm going to use Jose Mourinho there as an example because I am a big Chelsea fan. I'm expecting some boos there, but none have come yet, so there may be one or two Chelsea fans in the room here. So look, Jose Mourinho is Chelsea's most successful yet controversial manager as well. He wasn't a star player himself, but he did excel as a manager. Now his job was to ensure each player knew their role, executed it well, and contributed to all of the victories or even the losses that might happen. Now similarly in this context, technical competency means having the skills to actually go and play the game, whereas management competency means composing and leading a consistently winning team. Now, one of the debates here is that who should fulfill this role? Okay, should the role be kept in-house or should it be outsourced? Now, some of the teams and some of the organizations will outsource due to resource constraints or when in-house teams basically can't handle the role. But there is a risk when individuals with other job roles actually take on this new information management task, especially when the current workload it means that they're too busy. Now lately there is a trend for outsourcing to avoid conflicts of interest in projects, and I do believe, and I may be a bit biased here, but having a BIM consultancy fulfill this role benefits all the stakeholders involved on the project, so they can provide training, have a deeper understanding of information delivery in the overall BIM environment. Now as we come towards the end of this presentation then, these are some of the, the tasks within the project stages. I'm not going to go through all of them due to time constraints here, but the information manager is involved on several different ways during the project stages, from concept right over to occupancy. Some of the tasks involved then establishing BIM standards and guidelines, developing the exchange information requirements and supporting documentation, detecting clashes and conflicts as early as possible, integrating all the BIM information and site data into models, asset information and so on, and how to verify all that information to make sure that it's correct. And then at the end of the process then, be able to gather feedback for process improvement that we can learn from the lessons that was captured from the current project and put them forward to our future projects. I mentioned that I'm a BIM manager here in Arcdox. Arcdox have been involved on many projects over the years, fulfilling the role of information manager, both on the appointing party and the appointed party side of things. Now this is just a small collection of some projects, some of them you may know, in around the Dublin area here. And I suppose there is a full team here of digital professionals that have a passion for information management and making sure that building information modeling is run properly on our projects. So a dedicated information manager will provide the following: increasing collaboration on our projects, all while enabling a single source of truth by connecting 2D and 3D experiences with improved data accuracy by standardizing project information, all while enabling and supporting digitization. Okay, and thank you very much. So I am open to any questions that you ask, and yeah, let me know if there's anything that you want me to talk about. Thank you, guys.